Okay. Sorry to anybody that was in here. I've realized a lot of these old folders have my name on them as well. I was a child. So I gotta make sure my name's not on any of these. Oh my god. Okay, that's not art. Oh, I forgot about this Milo's pet shop one. Okay. That one's got my name on it. Okay. I think I have vanquished all of the names. Hi, Markin! We had a restart stream because I didn't realize some of my stuff had my name on it. Um, and I casually just doxed myself on stream. So I restarted stream and I immediately deleted that VOD since I did it so early on. But hi, Markin. Okay, so we're starting with the folders first. Also, since I restarted that stream, my gloves, my paw gloves. I finally found the other one. But we have another stack on the floor, so we're starting with all of this. Those two folders did not have art in them. I'm gonna move all of this here so I don't have to pick it all up off the floor. And this isn't all of the art. I specifically tried to go for the stuff that was going to be older, like middle school, elementary school-ish. Okay, so let's start. I might end up taking the gloves off because I don't know how I'm going to feel about having to deal with the gloves. Everything in the folders is going to be loose paper. Ugh. These are just random words. When I read as a child, I would write down the words that I found in books and stuff that I didn't know what they were. And I wanted to look up what they were, so I just kept them to the side, but I never looked into them. Yeah, okay. So here is the first version, back when I played Sky originally. Yeah, it says Wild Wish and Flare were my characters' names. I think this was in middle school. And then I redrew it again, I believe in high school. And I actually like completely colored it and everything. And then I tried to redraw it digitally. And then I never finished it. So, oh, I dropped something. What is that? Oh, is this what I think it is? Hold on. I think it is, but I've completely forgot. Oh no, it's just a boat. I thought it was the one that you do the thing with, but I've forgotten how to make those. So we're just gonna kind of speed through some of this stuff. Do I need like a light shining down? Hold on. I feel like I need like a light source. I want to just use my phone. Let me get this set up here. There we go. That's a little better. Oh shit. Explorers of Sky logo. I used to draw so tiny. Oh, this was supposed to be like going back down like memory lane of the game. Judith. It's one of Faylay's designs. This was one of her. This is her current one, technically. Um, or the closest to her current one. Yeah, this is like high school art right here. Yeah. What's this? Oh, this was back when I was really into Warrior Cat still, and I was doing Warrior Cat roleplays. This was one of the I think this was supposed to be the gemstone one, is what I had it as. So they lived kind of like out in the desert. There's my Ruby character I designed. Here's my Vocaloid, Ina. I don't know what that's about. This was... I have a Vaporeon plush that I put a bell on, and I tried to turn it into a character named Avenue. Oh my god, it's my baby! Oh! Look at her. This was her evolution line. This was something I saw in a dream once. And I was also obsessed with, like, I think Slenderman and stuff at that point. And I didn't know originally when Slenderman came out that it was fake. I was a kid, so I thought it was real. And I thought he was, like, one of the new cryptids or something like that. So I tried to make believe that this thing was real. And I just drew it over everything. That's porn. Oh no! I'm really glad that that was slightly covered. Um. Oh yeah, it's Slenderman looking ass. We're gonna hide that. That is not something for stream to see. Okay. Oh, look. Okay. So these were the little paper guys of characters I had that I cut and glued together. And you were supposed to, like, kind of do it like this. And then they could stand up, essentially, was the idea. Obviously, like, I never finished them, but they're so silly. This is Space. This is Lucker. This one never got a name, and this one was Quiff, which I traded that guy away like years ago, so I don't own him anymore. But I still own these guys. These are my babies. I love them. This was when I tried to turn Lucker into kind of like a species. These are my lesbians. There's Phobia, my baby. She's smiling. Oh yeah, see? I drew him a lot on paper, on freaking schoolwork. He was just a little guy. I drew him on like everything. Look at him. Random animal. Oh, this was so for I think it's October is when these are usually done. I was trying to do the Pokemon challenge where it was like a Pokemon per day kind of thing, and I was sketching them out on paper. Some more of those guys. Space Lucker in. I think he was Speaker. And that's Roundabout. Ew. Yo. That's my shitty Exosona. I should repurpose that design because it's honestly really cute still. I could totally fix that up. I can fix him. I can fix him. There's Speaker. He had like a design on his tongue and everything. I don't think I use him anymore, but I never gave him away because I liked him too much. It was something I made for someone. Your Speaker and or Space and Lookers reference. More Speaker. I was obsessed with these guys in high school. Lucker was my little man. Lucker in Space clearly had a thing with old art too. Yeah. I still have her. I don't. Oh, here she is. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her name literally is Yuri. There's Ina again. So this right here is her Matryoshka hoodie, and I had painted this on a hoodie back in like high school, and 2 years ago when I was working at Walmart, I think I left it there and somebody took it. and I haven't seen it since, and it makes me sad because it was such a comfy fucking jacket, and it's just gone forever now. Um, I was obviously very into Vocaloids because I was like drawing her in like custom outfits for everything. This was We Are Pop Candy, Just Be Friends. It's me trying to design her We Are Pop Candy outfit. Oh, it's a bunch of warrior cats. I wish my camera wasn't so blurry. White J, Lace Kit, McPaw, Brook Trout, Echo Pool, Star Haze, Magma Kit, Cloud Kit. Escher is a character. I really had a thing for mouth tails back then, especially. And anything with like a zipper mouth. I think this was supposed to be a red panda. Oh, wait. This wasn't my ex's Sona. This was the male version of my Sona. I gender bent my Sona. I don't know why I gave him such a big nose. 16. I was 16 when I drew this. So this art is 13 years old now. Alright, that's that first folder. You can see I drew all over the folders too. I was so happy about this one. I remember because I didn't reference anything for it, and I was like, ah, I did so good with it in the hands. All the Japanese writing all over it. And then just testing pens on the other side. Alright, what is in the French-Spanish book? Oh my god. Immediately angst. This was colored with pens. Oh my god. I think I was going through a breakup when I drew that one. I have no... I can see my house from here. It's a giraffe and I think a little fox. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is Halloween art. Oh my god. I miss Cupcake. Oh, it's the Gur song. I tried. So I loved Gur so much that I made my own Gur, and his name was Zer. So I rewrote the entire Gur song to be for Zer specifically. I'm not reading that whole thing. Murder at Midnight by Avi. I forgot about reading this one. Avi is like my favorite author. So I read quite a few of his books, and I own a few of his books. And one of my favorites is The True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle. And so I guess I drew kind of like a cover art for it. God, look at those proportions, dude. Freaking eyes. Good God. This was with a stencil. Oh, this is elementary school art. Aren't I adorable? Oh, that's so old. What are you doing? Huh? Nothing. I had... Oh, God. I don't remember the artist's name, but I think they were also inspired by The Lion King. And so I picked up from them, and they picked up from The Lion King. So I, like, inadvertently had a Lion King era. Aww. Aww. This was definitely like probably early middle school. Bunch of random stuff. Ooh, that's got my name. I almost talk Space Hope again. Wait, what grade is this from? Art 7. Okay. Oh, it was this. Oh. Oh my god. I traced my hand. My hands are the same size. Oh, my hands being the same size sure is Angel. This was definitely middle school. These are from art class because they've got my name written on it on the back. Did you say costume party? Oh my god. This stuff's so old. I used to always put this hairstyle on everything. This one freaking kills me every time I find it. So it's a fox and her fox kit, and they're starving. And this bunny has written a message for them saying that you can eat me. I am old and about to die, but I don't mind. It'll save me the suffering. This is so bad, dude. I love the summer, I love the fall, I love the winter and the spring, but the one I love the most, all is the beautiful flowers of the spring. Oh, it's so old. Look at the tiny creature. Oh my god. Dragons! I messed up the eye here. So I said, screw it, she's blind. They're supposed to be in love. Plushie. Oh, we're hitting the really old art, guys. This was like freshman elementary school. I think they were at a bar. I'd love a Coke, please. Coming right up. I hope no. They're stealing an egg. I don't know why it's actual stairs down to a nest with eggs, but you know. Must keep smiling. Don't blink. Man, I was just drawing shit as a kid, dude. My owners are going on vacation and didn't want to take me, so I went ahead and joined them myself, and they don't even know. Hope I don't fall off. A big ass cat. Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so cozy. Shocker, and it's just a gray cat. Tiger gal. Look at the fucking head. The head is ginormous. Oh, I copied this. I think this was a Pucciana card. And I was obsessed with the way the Pucciana's head was drawn. And so I think I copied it and made this. I don't care what you think about me. It's not what's on the outside that counts. It's what's on the inside that counts. If you can't respect that, then you're even more stupid than me. Damn. Elementary, middle school me had bars. Not bars, but you know. I killed a squirrel and it's covered in blood. Sure thing, sweetie. What's this thing? They're pawing at their nose. Being left out isn't fun. Aww. Happy Halloween. Got a gun. Oh no, coffee got on this one. If you break the net, that means you're great. Okay. Just kick back and relax. Angel-like? Don't know what angel-like is, but alright. Oh, we got some glitter, guys. I graduated from flying school. Ain't I lucky? Don't mess with my kit, and you can't even see the kit because the kit got colored in purple. Yes, the stone of the shadow dimension. I've got to send this one. Oh, my fucking phone's up there. I'll have to clip this one. Oh my god, it's on the back of Christmas paper. Listen here, pal. I've told you once, I've told you twice, even told you 3 times, and you do not want to know what happens when I get to 4. So threatening. This is going great. I was definitely in, like, middle school when I drew that one. Neopets. Okay, this one's a smaller section. This was the only comic that I got into the Neopian Times officially. And then I submitted this one, but they didn't take it. They wouldn't take it. Oh, I think she was colored spotted at one point. And so the joke was she sneezed, and I put fucking Japanese on here, dude. I'm a cringe ass fucking middle schooler. So she sneezed, and she thought that she got infected with the spots, was what the joke was. I see why it didn't land. Actually, I don't know if I actually submitted this one. I don't remember. But this one did get submitted. These are Neopets color pieces that you could print out. Striped Sweet Talk, Fairy Asia, Starry Jeller with a really blue arm. Oh, this was before he got colored camouflage. And there was very little stuff to decorate them with, so he had a ghost kerchief scar. Oh, it's my boy. Gold, be painted Darrigan. He did not get painted Darrigan. He got painted camouflage. Yeah, this is him right here. He got painted camouflage. He's still in that outfit to this day because he looks so good in his camouflage outfit. I love him. There's so much shit in it. Look. Hi, Winter. All right. Next folder. This folder is beefy. Oh my god, this is just a bunch of random paper for cutting and shit. I think. Oh yeah, and a bunch of like coloring pages. I used to color the shit out of stuff like this. Okay. We're back to this guy. Oh, these were This is when I made Space. That's when I made my baby Space, and I was like, screw y'all, he's mine. And these two went up for adopt. Oh my god, it's drawing on top of like math work. This was a Halloween character I designed named Alkaline. Hollow. I think that was supposed to be like her pet. Steffi! Yeah, I still have her. I need to draw her again sometime, but I love her. I drew her, I think in 7th grade art class. I remember designing her very vividly, and she was like almost like a comfort character for the longest time. I love her. She's my baby. And in her update, all of her rainbow ones are actually, it's got the bracelets between each of the colors now instead. Yeah, you see it like better here. I love her. I love Steffi. Aw, there's some vent art. There's gender bent Fele again. Little guys I don't have anymore. Random creature design. This was when I was trying to think, I think, of a human a persona, and it just didn't work out. Yeah, more vent art. Oh. Little stuffed alien creature. This was my homecoming dress. Oh my god, this was my persona for a while. She had a very depressing backstory, and this was my homecoming dress. I had it for a while, and it fit until I started to gain more and more weight, so I had to get rid of like all of my dresses from high school and stuff. This was birthday art for one of my old friends. And Fele, and a bunch of Pokemon. Look at the Woobat with the scarf on, and the Dunsparce. Oh, there's your baby. There's Speaker. I don't know who this... I think this was my friend's character. I think I drew my friend's character. Oh, there she is. There was my persona. I have a thing for ruining my characters' lives. Her parents died in a car crash and she lost her arm. So that was her backstory. And it's just a lot of her being depressed and everything. Don't know. Okay, that is more of her. A little guy. His name is Monty. I think I traded him away. More Speaker. I had a little obsession with Speaker for a while there. That's just grass, I think. That was... I think that's my ex's... Or... I don't know. I think that's supposed to be my male form. But I used my male form to kind of represent my shitty ex. I don't know, but this was like our demon forms. Turtle. I think I sold this guy. This is Angel. This is my baby girl, Angel. Marble. I traded her away. I don't own her anymore, but I did draw her a lot. Her body shape was really fun to draw. That one's interesting. I am 1 year old. I don't know who you are, 1-year-old design. There's Pluto. That's my baby. I love Pluto. Look at him. Okay, so who are you? Madeline? Takes after father with appearance before he became a soul plushie. Oh wait. Pluto and Tart's kids. Pluto had kids? I gave Pluto kids? And one of the characters was named Tart. Oh my god. I know who Tart is. I think I traded her away too. The mother is gone. The mother's not in this picture anymore. These are Pluto's kids. Honestly, the tail on here is actually a really cute idea. I don't know, I might steal from old me. Vent art. It's a lot of vent art and then cheese balls. Lucian Colt, demon form. Okay, yeah, this was my ex's character I made for him. A shitty ex. It's a really cool design though. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with it. There's Fele's demon form. I plan to redesign this someday, actually. October. Colon. The first rule to remember is that you must have a complete sentence to the left of the colon. Oh, this is, Zazen. This is my baby. He's trapped in an insane asylum because he's crazy. And they can't die in the insane asylum because he's killed himself many times and it's just like a never-ending loop of death. I think now that I think about it, he was probably kind of like a vent character for me when I made him. Random scribbles. Pluto. Is that Bubby? I think that's Bubby from The Misadventures of Flapjack. This looks like Bubby. Oh, when I made Pluto, I tried making kind of like a species almost. Because this was when closed species were like a brand new thing. Especially. So I sold this one, I'm pretty sure. There's my pony Sona, Toxic Haze. She was a witch. Yeah, there she is. And she had like a little feral form, a little cat form she would like turn herself into. This was my My Little Pony phase. I drew her a few times. PewDiePie fan art. One of my friends. This was my like first DeviantArt friends. We don't talk anymore, but I still follow them. And I see stuff they post. They still make art too. More Pluto. There's Tart. She's pregnant. I just realized what that is. We're ignoring that. Oh, we're hiding, ignoring that. Pluto butt and more Tart pregnant and stuff. There's the the snake dude I was designing. We're hiding that. I was a child when I drew that. I don't condone that anymore. This was one of, oh, I loved stuff like this where you have to guess how many squares are technically there. And then I just drew all of my characters in it. There's a few of these I don't own anymore. This was my Mantine cast. Let's see. I don't own him. That's Bitch Boy X. I think I still own her, but I don't use her anymore. I don't own him, her, or her. I still have him. Those are my boys. We'll find them eventually. This is a page of like characters that I shipped together, and then just Roundabout being her crazy self. I love Roundabout. She's my little baby. I don't draw her much, but I love her. She's crazy. This is Judith and Zier. I have three brother designs that I made years ago. They're Zeth, Zeke, and Zier. Was what their names were. Here's Tart. Now I don't know if I actually traded her away or if I still own her. I hope I do. She'd be cute to like bring back, like, actually. Bunch of other little guys. Sentry. Sentry was his name. Oh, I think that was a character design I adopted. Random guy. It's kind of hard to see some of these because you see it better without that light. I don't know. I don't think it makes much of a difference. More Ina. More my Vocaloid girl. Random stuff. I don't think I own her. Or I think I own her again, actually. I don't own him. I got rid of him. More Judith and Zier. They're sitting in a little box that looks supposed to be kind of like an airplane box. That's cute. This was my first instance of gay shipping. This was when I was in my Death Note era. Which of these is your favorite piece? Oh my god, dude. I couldn't even tell you. These are... There's so much stuff here, dude. This is definitely from high school. All of this is from high school. And I can tell because, like, the era of the style and everything. This was Near Keel. And I think this was Shamak Lex was their names. And you can tell that I was obsessed with Death Note because his name was Near, which was one of the Death Note characters' names. And then one of the other characters had this really fucky ass curly hair, and I stole that hairstyle for him. This was somebody I watched. I made them gift art of them and all of their friends. This is Pluto with a bunch of facial expressions. These are tracings from the official Warrior Cats comic. This is tracing paper, and I traced the shit out of those comics, dude. I think my friend drew this. Oh my god. That's like middle school art. Pikachu stealing the berries and then offering it back to the Charmander they stole it from, and now they're friends. I'm gonna be honest, I think it is extremely funny to find random not safe for work art in here, because I do have a binder. I'm not gonna lie. It's not here. I'm not showing it. I did have a small stint where I was trying to learn how to draw not safe for work stuff. Not safe for work art is not for me. But sometimes, as a child, I was like, I want to draw porn. So I drew porn as a child. So I don't know it's in here until it pops up and it's like, and I think that's really funny, actually. Oh, my foot's asleep. I think though, out of this that's here, I guess my favorite would probably be the piece of tart. I want to bring Tart back. Tart's a little baby, so if I didn't trade her away and somebody else owns her, I'm probably bringing her back. I've got to find her on DeviantArt though. What time is it, by the way? 1 o'clock. Okay. My toes are numb. Send help. This one's a smaller one. This was my social studies. I forgot I actually organized some of this stuff a few years ago. So I think this is all Eevee evolution art of just Eevees and stuff that I drew and random stuff that I colored. There was an artist years ago who drew a bunch of Pokemon stuff like this, where it was a humanized version of them and then the Pokemon with them. And I was obsessed with this art. I would Google the shit out of it to try to complete, because they drew, I think, all the way up to Gen 3. And I think they started Gen 4 before they disappeared from the earth. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they are. I still have that art saved on a USB somewhere because I remember absolutely adoring it. But I started doing the same thing because I thought that was such a cute idea. And also, apparently, I named them. This is Cocoa and Chocolate. I had an obsession as a child. Everything got a fang. Everything had a little fang that poked out. It didn't matter who they were. They all had a fang. Yeah, see, there's Vaporeon. This eye style basically kind of came back around for me. This is based off a Jolteon art card, or card art. Actually, I have this card. I tried drawing the Jolteon, and it seems like it didn't go anywhere. A Flareon and Jolteon. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's here. Finally. Hello, new stuff. Goodbye, old stuff. Dear god, what is going on here? Look at that bump. That hair bump. Good god. Flareon wrapped up in fire. I really liked drawing Flareon, apparently. There's a lot of Flareon here. This is an Espeon card. And I never got the card. I don't own this card. But I was enamored with the art from that card, so I drew it. Espeon, ancient ass art. Look at that cheek fluff. More Espeon. Shipping Umbreon and Espeon. More Umbreon. You can't see it, but the legs are like crossed. The front and the back legs are crossed over each other. A single piece of paper. Big piece of paper for a single little guy. An Umbreon without its rings. A random little Flareon. He got lost in translation. Wanted Outlaw Umbreon. More Outlaw Umbreon. I definitely had an obsession with Umbreon. When I was younger, I fucking loved Umbreon. I still do love Umbreon. Vaporeon has just slowly taken the place of Umbreon. Um, this almost looks like I had inspiration from Sonic for the facial shapes and stuff. I remember being so proud of this piece. It was supposed to be Umbreon shattering glass with its mind. Obviously, as a child, I did not understand that Espeon is the one who would have been doing this. So I did this for Umbreon, and I thought it was so cool. Umbreon with a shooting star with my favorite colored pencil. This colored pencil is called a bottle of ink and a pen. And my favorite thing about it was you could color with it like this, or if you got it wet, it would change the color and like kind of like the composition of it. And that was like my favorite thing about it. And there's the Umbreon version of these stuff. There's Leafeon, shipped Flareon and Glaceon, or Leafeon and Glaceon. There's more Leafeon. This was I was in 4th, 5th grade when Leafeon and Glaceon came out, actually. I think I started drawing in 5th grade the most. That I, I'll admit, I had an obsession with another student's art, and it was very creepy. Honestly, I'll be so for real. I was not the I was very weird about it. I wasn't mean, but I was always trying to look at their art. In 5th grade class, to get us prepared for having to change classes in middle school, we had all of our classes in one class, and then one, like I think it was history was what we swapped between classes. Um, so it was just the class that was next door, and she was in that class, so I would always try to find her desk so that I could go through her art, because I wanted to look at her art. And then we went to the same middle school, and we happened to we had basically the same friend group, but we weren't friends. And I was still going out of my way to try to look at her art because I was so enamored with her art, and her art was so freaking pretty. And she still draws to this day. I think I've long since apologized. I told her, I was like, dude, like what I did was really messed up. Like, I understand why you treated me the way you did, because it was very creepy the way I handled a lot of this. But you know, little ADHD kid, possibly undiagnosed autism, who knows, did not have the best social skills, especially because I was being very heavily bullied and shunned by like everybody. So I was not the best at it. But we don't talk, but like she won't stop me if I'm like following her and seeing her stuff and everything. Well, I think we did kind of make up and start talking a bit, and then she kind of fell off of stuff. I don't know. It's been a long time. I hope she's doing well. I hope she has succeeded as an artist. I hope she's made it really big and is doing well in her life, because she was really good at what she did and still is really good at what she does. Okay, off of that tangent, I had an obsession with shiny Glaceon in 6th grade. I was drawing this in 6th grade. I don't know what it was about shiny Glaceon specifically, but I was obsessed with shiny Glaceon. This is drawing all of them. And the shiny evolutions. Oh, and random art at the back. So So that's my Eevee evolution binder. I say binder, that's a folder. French. Oh, I think this is just a bunch of... Yeah, this was a bunch of kind of like studies, essentially, for backgrounds and everything. Oh! Random designs. I made these in middle school. I remember this little guy. He's so cute still. Oh my god, they're just a little guy. I don't know what I did with them. Little Egyptian head. This was just paper that bled through that I really liked. Some random person art. Scribbles. Doodles. Things. Oh shit! Warrior Cats art. This is the Whispering Cave. I don't remember which Warrior Cats roleplay that was for, but I do remember drawing that for it. You can see where we had roaches when I was younger. That's roach. The plague of roaches. Oh, it's my stuffed animals. I still have these guys. I don't know what that one was. I don't have them anymore. But I still have my tiger and I still have my bunny. Hand practice. This was where you colored a whole page and then you erased it. I think... Is that the pen? No. I know that's something like in America. I can't remember what it's called. Oh shit. I drew the night sky thingy. There's a Reshiram wing. I know it's the Reshiram wing because it... You can see where I erased like the head of it and everything. Oh, doodle page. Oh my god. Freaking middle school right there. Ooh. Hiding that one immediately. Oh, it's the fun song. Oh my god. It's the new Prophecy Moonrise art. Domo. Interesting thing for art. I think this was just supposed to be abstract. Welcome to the Forgotten Playground, made entirely out of rock. Interesting. Oh yeah. National Geographic collage. My middle school art teacher had so much National Geographic stuff for us to make collages with. I loved going through it. This is definitely a lot of stuff that I made like for art class. Gulper eel! This is my favorite sea creature. Or not, my favorite deep sea creature. I love gulper eels. They're so stupid. I love them so much. I think that was with a stencil, and then I drew around it. Yeah, some random stencils. That's what that one is. That one was a quicker one to get through. It's so big. Littlest Pet Shop! This was my little Pet Shop era. It's my baby. Oh my god, it's my baby. I love her. My baby girl. My baby. This is Zala, my baby. She loves food. Her thing was that she really fucking loves food. This is Zala. I love. That's my baby girl. This was the one that got rejected. This was my one that I never finished the other one to turn it in. This is the one that got rejected. And my series was called Rainbow Randoms, is what I was trying to get into it. And the idea was that the Pant Devil, he steals stuff from your inventory. And I had a lot of stuff in my inventory that I didn't need. So the joke was, oh my god, you're here? You're stealing my stuff? Here. You can take everything. I don't need any of it. Go on. Was the joke. Random paint. It almost looks like nail polish. Oh, I definitely traded this guy away. I know I did. Traded her away. I think I sold her, actually. I sold her. I don't own her anymore. But she is cute. Same with this guy. And this guy. I sold a lot of characters on DeviantArt years ago. I don't think this one has a rhyme or reason. I just realized my fucking... I don't think you guys can see it properly. Where did I put the marker? I gotta scratch it out. Anyways, just in case. Friend art for a friend. Oh, this was when I started trying to make a Nuzlocke comic. But when I was getting into Nuzlocke, I didn't understand that you were supposed to play the game first and not make it up as you go. So I was making up a story, basically. This was my fursona changed into a human. That's why she looks like that. And then I was like, okay, so I've got a Cyndaquil with blue fire, and then I caught an Eevee that was half shiny, half not shiny. And I think his story was he was slowly glowing blind too. And he evolved into a shiny Espeon. You can't catch Eevee in the wild like that. This was supposed to be, I think I called it Misadventures of Johto, was what it was being called. It never went anywhere. Oh boy. I think we're gonna fast this one. This was my era of making a lot of Pokemon Jijinkas. This is my Tokyo Ghoul character. I was very obsessed with Tokyo Ghoul. Little guy with a balloon for a head. Translings. Lots of translings. Here's Phobia and Ebb. These are my babies. I love Ebb. She's my little girl. This was some alien thing I was designing. There's Phobia, and I can't remember his name right now. But he was from a roleplay, and I miss him. He's so baby. Imagination workout. Create a full illustration using colored pen. Oh, it was one of those where it had like random stuff, and you had Bill Cipher. The start of my Bill Cipher obsession. That's from my friend. I think she still draws. Events, art. This is Fele's Imaginary World. I think I was doing math with it as well for some reason. More Imaginary World art. More Fele. Oh, here's this sushi dog. Blank sheet of paper. This was an Dono Jajinka I was trying to make. More Fele with a really weird pose. Fele and sushi dog. I actually just got this character back. The person who previously owned them messaged me and they were like, I'm getting rid of them. Do you want her back? And I was like, sure. So I just got her back, actually. Oh, Chelsea, water dog. Alexander, Transling. This was when I was making Lucker into a bunch of species. Turned Lucker's design into a species. So I was making a bunch of different guys that were like him. Testing out colored pencils. La Punny Jajinka actually had her be redesigned a few years ago. So I still have her. This was on the back of a scholarship newsletter. There's nothing else on all of that, so I'm gonna throw the rest of that away. That is literally all that is on there. More of her. I think this is a Gudra Jajinka. Yeah, it's a Gudra Jajinka. Random flowers. I think my friend drew those. I definitely did this. I had one of those pens where it was like the 10 different colors in it, so I was doing this with it, I think. Oh, this was when I got my first fashion fishy, and then I traded her away, and I regret it. That's art of my first water dog. I don't have her anymore. Somebody else has her, but that's okay. They take care of her. Random dress design. Tokyo Ghoul. I think this was Trashiyama. There's Ken, Kaneki Ken. Translings, Fele. Hakuna Matata. There's a bunch of Jajinkas that were friends. This is the list of my Pokemon games. Thistle! My baby! Luminescence. I forgot I was making Jajinkas again for all of like the Eevee evolutions, but they were shinies. These two were shinies at least. I still have these two. I think I traded this one away or sold her. I don't have this one still. I just know I don't. But I still have these two. I love these two. These two mean a lot to me still. They are my babies. I think this looks like a Leafeon. I was trying to design a Leafeon here. Random stuff. Random stuff. There's Luminescence again. And again. This was when I was figuring out her clothes. And her hair. This was figuring out Thistle's design. And I think this is the bow for her backside. Yeah, more figuring out Thistle and how certain stuff would work on her. This was a Bannock cosplay I was trying to think of for me. And I think this is more of my Tokyo Ghoul OC. I still have her. She's just officially retired. Because I'm not into the Tokyo Ghoul world like I used to be. Yeah. Oh. It's my prom ticket that I never got to go to because my bitch ass ex refused to go with me, so I wasted my prom ticket and I never got to go to prom. No, Sylveon. Yeah, that's a Sylveon. That's Mata, actually. I still own her. More of my Tokyo Ghoul OC. There's Phobia, my baby girl. I drew her a lot. This is, I think, a Zubat. That was one of my Zubat designs. Oh, I designed this character in middle school, and I remember trying to bring her back, and I was drawing her again. Ayaka, little baby. Random character. Wait, that's Aya. That's my baby girl, Aya. Oh my god, I almost didn't recognize her. Yeah, because I got her back in high school. There's Aya. There's Zazen. I think that's the other character, Ayaka, that I just showed. This was a Gorgeist character and a Mawile character. Ayaka and Aya. It's a bunch of art of them. More Aya. I drew her a lot. I love her so much. She means so much to me. I adore Aya. More Aya. I'm graduating class of 2015. That's Fele. This is Zeth, Zir, and Zeke. Judith, and I don't know who that is. This was my second Tokyo Ghoul OC. I think that was a mix between what Lucker was and... Oh, hey, look. And I think I called it an Alkalayan deer. Idate? I don't know who that is. I don't own them. Oops. Just a bunch of Pokemon. A random sheet of paper. My friend owns this character now. Trying to make Jinkas drowsy and melodic. I had an obsession apparently with tube tops and fucking baggy ass pants, and I don't know why. Oh wait, I was making a circus. That's why they all look like this. I was designing a circus kind of thing. Gardevoir, Gorgeist, and Dono. Wait, no, Pumpkaboo. I still own her, actually. She is a character that I've kept. She's a Maractus. Looks like that's a Flaffy. I believe that's supposed to be a Lopunny. Mawile and Whimsicott. I think maybe that's a Whimsicott? I can't tell. I don't know. But there's Phobia. This was just a random animal covered in ocean themes. I think it's full of ocean, is what the idea was. Interesting. This was Lantorms that I designed. I think they were adoptions. This was... My markers bled through everything, so that's what that is. Oh. This is information on... Befriend the special birthday Pokemon at the Pokemon Global link and bring it to your Pokemon Black. I printed this out. This was for the Pokemon Dream. This was information on how to do the Pokemon Dream sequence. Oh my god. That's really funny, actually. Oh, this was when I was trying to make a comic. I remember this guy. It never went anywhere. This was the manga name Miyaso. The kingdom of Unionvo has lived a very peaceful 1,000 years, but things seem to be taking a turn for the worse. Miyaso is the playful, happy daughter of the king and queen, but when her home begins to be invaded by Earthnins who want to research her and her kingdom, it's up to her and a few of her good friends to stop them. This won't be an easy task. Will Miyaso and the others save the kingdom before it gets destroyed, or will it be destroyed? They were, let's see, ruler of the constellations, ruler of the solar system, ruler of the moon and stars. Interesting. And then I did try actually turning it into like a comic. That never went anywhere. Random art that actually I'm throwing away because this is dedicated to my shitty ex. That's trash. Just a little guy in the corner. That's all that is. Random paint and paper with nothing on it. I'm just gonna throw that away. I think I kept that too drawn and then I never drew on it. I made it that time. Buckets. Okay, here's more of those guys. Yeah, I was working on like a whole kind of like troupe kind of thing. I think I still have him, or I traded him away. Delcatty, Flygon, Lopunny. Did I already go through this side? Yes, I did. I just completely forgot that I did for a second there. That's that folder. You can see how long I've had these. These things are beat up, dude. It's a wonder they still hold on to anything. Alright. I put this one up for adoption, but I still like how the design looks. Random creature. I think that was up for adoption. Okay, this was my character. I don't know who they are. And it sure is a design. Oh. That is my maid cat girl getting touched for some reason. Oh, this was from one of my friends. Oh my god, Matt. I love these boys. I love them. These are Vextel and Zeth is who these characters are. And I still own both of them. And Vextel, he's so cool. I love his design. I will eat him up all the time. His colors aren't the best, but that's okay, because I love him anyways. He's crunch. I love him. I was just making shit. Pain. Random stuff. Bree. My little demon girl. Drew all over that fucking classwork. Oh, my friend drew on the other side. That's so funny, actually. Let's see. Oh, these are Dragonair characters I designed right here. Ah! This was when X and Y first came out, and Go-Go had just been announced, along with Helioptile. But we didn't know it was called Helioptile yet, so it was Erikateru. I had a obsession with Helioptile when it was first announced. Little chest pin. I think this was... Oh, this was the Mega Mewtwo. A rodent. This boy, yeah, Tenson. I want to bring him back. I love him. He's such a cool, funky little dude. He's supposed to be kind of like a deer fox guardian thing. I had a brief obsession with Tenson. You can see right here because I drew. There's so much of him. So much of him. Tenson, my boy. I love him. Oh, there's Rosemary. This my girl Rosemary. I love her. I think this was just shading practice. Trying to figure out shoes. Random art. Dresses. I drew this one in the mental hospital. Surprise. I've been to a psych ward for depression, and I drew this in the psych ward. That's where this one is from. Wait, no. This one's from... Yeah, this one was from the psych ward. This was one I drew before I had been in there. And then I drew this one when I was in the psych ward. And I put pure beauty to not seem crazy. I had an obsession with drawing this for some reason. I don't know. Pants drawn by friend, edited by me. Wonderful. This is the original Safuya. When I have a website. It's still up, actually. It was one of those Google websites you could have for free. And my character that I made up for it was called Safuya. And I was like, Safuya means angelic devil. This is good work background watch. Yippee! And so this was supposed to have, like, the name. It was called Safuya's Corner. We're supposed to have the name right here, and this was supposed to be kind of like the logo for the website. Writing in ribbons. Random. What's needed to make headphones? I apparently was going to make headphones at one point. This is the alien alphabet that I was working on making. Just random stuff. I think this is... That's Toxic Haze in, like, a wedding dress? No, this is Fele in a wedding dress. This was her friend Zamu. That was my shitty axe. Oh wait, no, those are her parents, apparently. Ah! Hi, Ryu. This was supposed to be her getting married to my shitty ex's character, but the shitty ex isn't in here at all, so I guess this art can stay. Fele's best friend is Zamu, since they were two. Enjoys building things. Yeah, Zamu always has like the little circles for his face and stuff. Random vent art or vent words. Hi, Rose. It's really funny. So my head hurts a little bit right now. So I don't have my headphones on because they're squeezing my head too much. So I'm hearing just sudden sounds out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I just look up and I see stuff happening. But hello, welcome in. We are still going through a bunch of my art. Brit, it's my baby Brit. My big titty demon Brit. Little girl. I love her. Oh, there's the Dragonair characters I designed. I think I sold these as adopts. This is trash. You guys just seeing me like throw stuff away live on stream. It's okay. I can count to 1. What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 2? 3. What comes after 3? I can only count to 3. I can only count to 3. Numbed past hurt. Oh, this was my fucking username on a website. It was called Numbed Past Hurt, so I was like drawing it out into like a design. Nancy, my baby. I still own her. I love Nancy so much. I drew her a lot. Random designs. Little baby. I think this was my. I think it's a pirate Vulpix. No, it was a Vulpix for my Soul Eater roleplay that I was in. Tanya. It's a Mightyena. Mightyena named Tanya. But no, any art that you see me throw away is art from my shitty abusive ex that I drew for him that I have not found to throw away yet, so I'm throwing it away now. So keep all the drawing on the folder. This one feels like it has nothing. It basically has nothing. We've got some phobia in here. Drawing on schoolwork in here. All of my little guys sleeping. Translings. More of these guys. Here was the whole group or whatever that I designed for it. You can tell I really like the Miractus one because I definitely put a lot more effort into hers. And then just a single drawing on that page. That's all that's in this binder or folder. We're almost through the folders. What time is it? 2 o'clock? I have an hour. I don't know if we'll get through everything today. Oh my god, this was right before my Undertale obsession. I got this character, and I was like, oh, he looks like this character that everybody else is drawing, so I named him Sans. This is a character I adopted. A list of shiny Pokemon that I want. Chop the potatoes. Oh, that's how to make some potatoes. Oh, that's my friend Nikki's art. Edith. I still own her. Transling art. I think this was an Ivysaur character I designed, or I owned and then I sold it. Like I had adopted it and then I sold it. Yeah, because I've got this pirate Azelf. I don't remember if I still own the Azelf too. I think I finally gave her up a few years ago. But it was a little comic that I drew of the pirate Azelf kidnapped the Ivysaur and was like holding her hostage was what that is. Brave Valor. Oh, this was another Tokyo Ghoul OC where she was a famous singer and everything, but nobody knew that she was a ghoul secretly. And her favorite thing, I think, was young girls. Not like teenagers, you know. Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher Transling. Bill Cipher Transing. Bill Cipher. You can tell I had an obsession with Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher Transing. More close species stuff. Weird thing that I designed and drew. Pele. More Gravity Falls stuff. Bill Cipher. And I was writing all of this stuff. Pele. More Pele. I was in college for a little bit, and I had an obsession with drawing Bill Cipher, so I drew him everywhere. It's Muffin Time. That's more of that ghoul. Yeah, this was her colors. And she had her, I don't remember what it's called anymore, but her stuff made her look like she had wings. And so she played it off like they were fake wings. Space Looker and Speaker. An egg girl that I designed. Sorry, I'm moving a little faster because I have a stack still. Like, a literal stack of stuff that I pulled out. Okay. I want to find some of my older stuff because I think a lot of this is... Oh. This is literally just all that's in here is an Inkay. I think that's a Snubble. Phobia, Gengar. I don't know. That was a Mawile. Yeah, a little Mawile. There's my Alkalian Deer. I love characters with really long necks when it comes to stuff like this. I think they're so fun. I guess we'll do a brief look over what's in here. Yeah, we're looking for the old stuff because a lot of this is like high school. Zazen, again, my boy. I love him. I love Zazen. My boy. Igneous Heart, number 13, Hades. I think this is a Black Cat character for the manga and anime Black Cat. I think that's what she was. What she was supposed to be for Black Cat, maybe? Either that, or it was Corpse Princess, Shikabane Hime. One of those two. You have an idea. What is your idea? Jekyll. I miss Jekyll. I'm stupid, and I traded him away years ago. And I miss my baby boy. I don't know who owns him anymore because I never wrote it down. And he's just gone forever. And I regret it so much. I miss my baby. It's a Jirachi and a Scolipede. Tasting flowers. Slime Rock Pup. Oh, this was me and my friend's character. Nebunine. Water Dog. Lantorm. Mata. Bunch of Pokemon. Flames Guild Pokemon. Oh, this was my friend Flames Pokemon. So I skipped past Mata so quickly, but look at her. I love her. Pick your favorite piece or character from all the art and redraw. That is my chibi for the Donathon. Bet I can do that. Oh, this was more of her Pokemon. There are a few characters that I've been seeing that I'm like, if I still own them, I want to redraw them, so I will definitely do that. Oh, my friend drew one of my Tokyo Ghoul characters. This one's gonna be Bill Safer. I don't know who that is. But there is more Bill Safer. I drew him on everything. More Bill Safer. More Bill Safer. Some of this is classwork stuff, so I gotta be careful. I drew this thing twice in 2 different years, I think, without remembering about them. Bill Cipher. Random stuff. I used to just be drawing shit, man. Hiya. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul character. Her thing for I had 3 characters. This was my second one. I think this was Ophelia. Her thing was that after she killed her victims, she took body parts and turned them into little baby carousels and would hang them up where she killed her victims. Bailey. Hiya. Oh, this was my second attempt at making a Nuzlocke. This is called Heart of Johto. So I think this is gonna have a bunch of... I think Zala was supposed to be in here. This is Cardin. This is what my Pokemon Z, Legend Z one is named after. He's named after Cardin. Oh, this is when he evolved. This is my Zubat Anna. I think she died, sadly. This is Zani. Zani evolved. Brit the Hoppip. Diana the Sandshrew. Aquino the Togepi. Ethan the Drowsy. Alice the Beedrill. She was the queen. All's Well, Stantler. Chris, which was for that. This was all the character or colors for the characters and stuff. And this was me picking out my guys. That was the start of the comic, and it never went anywhere. This thing is thick. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're getting into some old art again. This is all Pokemon. This is a Pokemon folder. The Vulpix. This was when Black and White had like just come out. You can tell just how old it is, just be like the faces alone. This was based off an Entei card. Oh my god. I never ended up coloring this, but it was a bunch of legendaries that I drew. The Rotom hiding is so funny. Delcatty. Lugia. That's based off, I think it's official art. Skitty and Delcatty. Ninetales and Vulpix. Jirachi, make a wish. Vulpix used Sunny Day, and the Vaporeon is just sunbathing instead. The Shinx line. Oh, I think this is from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is my guys helping out a little Charmander. A bunch of Pokemon in the old, what was this, like early 2010s, late 2000s chibi style. I don't know what it was back then, but nobody put legs on stuff. They were just little blobs with a head. Lopunny. Kyogre. Suicune. Raikou. Excuse me. Kind of sick art there. Better than my current art. Oh. This was from a lot of this is from middle school, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because Black and White came out when I was in middle school, and X and Y came out when I was in high school. I think Sun and Moon came out after I graduated. It did. Yeah, it came out after I graduated. Ho-Oh. Togekiss. Delcatty again. I had an obsession with Delcatty, apparently. Rotom, Azelf, Mesprit, and Shaman. You can't really see them. They're kind of really faded. Is you my father? An Electrike and a Zangoose. Chansey and a Buizel. Pichu and a Manectric. Oh, it's another big piece. What did I draw on this one? Oh, I was drawing the legendary birds on this one. I never drew Zapdos because I guess I couldn't figure out Zapdos. Meganium. Oh god, the way I drew the faces before. Ooh. Flareon, Flaffy, and Typhlosion. Venerian Mareep. Pachirisu. Oh, this is elementary school art. Good god. It got stuff spilled on it. When will she ever learn to share? Oh my god. Good god. That sure is. Little Pikachu. I think this was middle school. Ninetales. This was elementary school. Oh shit. Oh my god. This is from the GameStop booklet for Mystery Dungeon. fucking Mario Kart in the background. Oh yeah. We're hitting the jackpot of really old art. I think this came from a card, maybe? I can't remember. This was definitely from a card. This was the Suicune card art. I think this is more Mystery Dungeon stuff. Hey Flick, come here. I think I found the Crystal Rose. It was a spot you could draw in for the activity, but Wally! Wally! This was based on a Mudkip card. I copied card art a lot when I was younger. Napoleon. Figuring out his tail Surskit with a bunch of bracelets on it. I had an obsession with these eyelashes too when I was younger. Lantern. Well, let me turn these. Raichu. Lotad. Pachirisu. Cleffa. Oh god, this art just significantly got even worse. All the Burmese. Cherum. Ditto. I was just drawing dudes. Oh my god. The Dragonite. Oh my god. Weasel. Cherubi. Oh, this was Blaine's Vulpix. I thought it was so cute. Ash. Pikachu. Pikachu. Oh, dear God. Like, Gengar is beautiful, guys. He's so pretty. Oh, there's Dratini. Larvitar. Plusle. Oh, this was based off... A lot of this is definitely based off art. Swablu. There's Blaine's Vulpix again. Luxio. Oh, look, there's that Poochyena I was telling you about that I copied the face for that other piece. Weasel. Ninetales. Voltorb Electrode. Chansey. Magikarp. Fat fuck Pikachu. Good god. Manectric. Finneon. I don't know why there's X's all over it. You can't really see it, but there is a Torchic here. Magnemite. Cherim. Cleffa, when I had the obsession with the eyelashes and the little thingy, the tooth. Electrike. Mathahita. And Mantike. Oh my god. I was just fucking drawing these guys, dude. I did not care how they looked. These guys were just getting drawn back in the day. This was definitely in elementary school, all of this. God, the fucking paper. Because 5th grade was when Pokemon Pearl and Diamond and Pearl and Platinum had come out. Okay. I think this is just random stuff. Oh, it's that drawing again. Fennec Fox! I've had an obsession and a love with Fennec Foxes since middle school. Horse? That lady at the bowling alley? I think my friend drew this. I can't draw a horse like that. Deer, animal, animal, butterfly. Yeah, this is just a bunch of random animals in this one. Little kangaroo. I used to draw so tiny. I used to always give them like a round head too. A lion. This really is just, this is back before I started making characters. I was just drawing shit to draw shit. This was supposed to be kind of like shading practice where like the light, you didn't actually color the light. Oh god. I think this one was a character. Yeah, I had an obsession with everything had this hairstyle and everything like this when I was younger. Little dog in a wedding dress. Bark and arm. Oh, a bone outline. Interesting. Sometimes I miss the whimsy of a kid where like you just drew stuff to draw stuff because you were just having fun. You didn't care what you were drawing. You knew you wanted to draw as a child, so like you just kept making art. You didn't care how it looked. Like, look at that. It's so stupid, but I loved it back then. I thought it was good. I love drawing. I still do love drawing, but like I don't know. I miss being a kid and this being like the thing. I was like so in love. I had to have had like a semi-sonic era. I definitely had a semi-sonic era. The way some of these muzzles and faces are being drawn. Hey, Pippi. My girlfriend's mad at me and she won't tell me why. She just keeps hissing at me. This was, I think, glue stuff. There's angel. Sunflower. Sushi dog. I think that's it in that one. Here's my Tinkerbell that I turned goth. Here's some more old art. This is middle school art. It was, somebody had made a... Hydra, why you mad? I don't know why she's mad. It's okay. It was Pseudorado was what it was called. And they had made it into like a small pet site for a little bit. And I remember loving the way they designed this one. And they had it like where like if you drew the design, you had the chance to get that color for your pet. And I won one of those one time. I don't think it was this one, but I did win one of these one time. Random art that I found online to color. I think the person actually like marketed it for you to color it. Oh yeah. I think that's supposed to be a Luxray. I remember working on this in middle school, waiting, I think either for, I think I was waiting for class to start because you couldn't go to class yet, and you had to like wait at the front for the bell to ring to let you to like go to class or something if you got there too early. I've definitely had an obsession with foxes since I was little. Look at it. Foxy's sister, Foxter. I remember drawing this one in summer. I was with my grandma at her job before she retired because she worked at a high school, and she would bring me there and I would just sit to the side while she was doing paperwork and everything because I couldn't stay home alone, and my cousins had already started school, but I still didn't start school for like another like 2-3 weeks. And I remember drawing this while I was there. I did a lot of drawing there. These are like, I think, going into middle school art. Edgy as shit. Oh, this was, I was trying to do like perspective where this was like the cloud and the sun and everything. Oh, I colored this in pencil and the pencil kept smearing, so I put tape over it so it wouldn't smear. Oh, Firefox? I scribbled on paper apparently and drew something from it. Hats. There's Zer again. My Gur name's Zer. Robot Gur. My Gur named Tur. My Gur named her. Had an obsession with Gur in middle school. And a Kirby, for some reason, surfing down a mountain. I don't know why I drew Kirby. But apparently I wanted to draw Kirby when I was younger. I don't think I've ever played a single Kirby game, though. A wing. Comic that never went anywhere. Another comic that never went anywhere. If you have ever heard of Bleedman and Snafu Comics, he had a comic on there. It was a personal story. Like, he was making up the story himself, unlike all the other ones, which were based off of like cartoon characters and everything. And I was obsessed with the creepy character designs he had in it, and I was redrawing that. Ice cream. I want Pez. Stop hissing at me. Why? You're the one who came in my room. Girl. Mm. This was Pokemon characters from a Mystery Dungeon roleplay. These are a bunch of our outlaws and guild members and stuff. This was when I tried to make a dragon for Dragon Cave. It's supposed to be a little pygmy dragon. It did not get selected to be a dragon. don't remember if I still have that character. Oh, hey, more Tensen. I redrew that one a few times, apparently. Drew all over this art. There's Lucker in space. More Quiff. This is all on like science art and everything. Or science work. And then math work. I'd just be drawn on everything, dude. Okay. That is all the loose paper. Besides this. This big ass thing. I don't think we'll go through this full thing. Let me see. Oh, it's broken. Oh, good God, it's so broken. Yeah, this one has a bunch of old characters in it. Okay, hold on. Let me grab... Zamu had blue hair. This is my first time when I designed Fele, and there's Zamu with her. Oh, there's Roundabout. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I've definitely got to show you guys this stuff right here. Okay. I think these are specifically for my humans. This is Zazen. I drew him a lot. Oh, Trilek. I remember him. Oh, there's Ina's colors. World is mine, Ina. I still honestly like the face shape on this one. I did really good with that all those years ago. More Ina. I don't remember which song this is specifically. Some guy, I don't remember. Here we go. This was what I saw. This was back when my Solar Eater obsession, where I was Death the Kid's sister in the roleplay that I had. This is then just random characters and shit. I remember writing this and my mom found it and she's like, "Is this about us?" No. Oh, this little maid girl I was talking about earlier. There's Ayaka again. You can tell you can see all of the Soul Eater influence in this one. Tora! I loved drawing her so much. Oh yeah, I think I sold this design at some point. Natsuki. Kazuya. I was that middle schooler who was naming everything Japanese names. This was when I really got into I'm not looking at you. No, baby, I love you. I'm sorry. This was when I really got into Kobato, and so that influenced a lot of how I was designing clothes. This is when I got into Death Note. This was supposed to be a Pokemon trainer, more Death Note inspiration. This was humanifying giant spider attacking like Tokyo or something. I drew on loose paper a lot. A lot. A little too much. There's Enon Reshiram. I foretold the Enon Reshiram card. Ooh. Reshiram Jijinka. I don't know why I gave it a yin and yang staff, but screw it. I'm taking out this whole section. Okay. Okay, so this is Gumi and Pico. I shipped them when I was younger because I found videos of their singing together and I thought it was so cute. This was a request of Misty and Skyla for some reason. This was request of 2 Yu-Gi-Oh characters. I was doing requests like years ago. Random character I designed. Somebody wanted me to draw the Wii Fit lady. I think that was a Flaffy. Pinkie Pie. I still like this art. This art's honestly really cute. Chrysalis. Sylveon. Jijinka Sylveon. Don't know. Maybe a Whimsicott. Here's the N and Reshiram again. There's N again. I had a crush on N when I was younger. I think I started making a Zigzagoon is what that looks like. This was me trying to figure out how to make a Pokemon Halloween costume at one point. And I went with this one. And that's supposed to be me. I think that's me again, maybe? Just random people. Vocaloids. And Gumi. Where the broom is going way too high up. This was when I really wanted to get this hairstyle done initially, and I wasn't allowed to do it. The Reshiram. My Soul Eater fan art. Maka and Soul. What is this? Liz and Patty. Medusa. Death the Kid. I was like staring at pictures of these characters and drawing them on paper. This is Kageyama Hina from Toho Project. She is my favorite character from Toho Project. Random ancient ass human art. Good God. I think it's Blair. Welcome back, Grandpa. I love you. I don't know what this was for. I think this was an actual outfit that I had. Gas from, what do you call it? Invader Zim. Random person. Love is like a rose. Sweet but sharp. Okay. Mew Ichigo. I made her a custom outfit. I don't know who this person is. I guess her name was Glacie, and then that was Ice with Glaceon. Naruto? Ninja and Train got trapped. I think this head, I copied this from one of my planners from school. That's definitely elementary school art, and that was another request somebody made for me. I don't know what that dude is. What is here? Nancy. I used to just keep these between stuff. I think it was because if I didn't, the pencil would rub off. So I had to do that so that stuff wouldn't rub off on it. Random anime girl. More Nancy. That's a spicy drawing. We're skipping that one. Random clothing design. Die written multiple times. Oh, this was when I was trying to make the Misadventures of Johto, I think. Or something else. I had a Woobat on the team. That's actual blood. I had scratched a scab open. We're skipping that. Depression art. Little random guys. Random art. More Zazen. A snake lady? Oh, it's that thing again. Trying to pose. Wasting paper. Wow. This girl again. More Fele. I remember this thing. Oh, there's two papers in here. One of them's blank. Shut up. No. No. Apparently these two had a crush. Or she had a crush on him. I forgot about that. Oh, this was the Jijinkas of them. There's Miyuki, who is the Woobat of the team. This was a request for some reason. The Gumball characters as Powerpuff Girls. Cast! It's my baby Cast! I found her. Apparently I never gave her colors, but she was blind in one eye from, like, a fishing accident and had, like, a permanent hook in her ear. Snorlax. Oh. Okay, yeah, Zala was part of it. I don't know why Zala was in a completely separate thing. Zala eating cats' food. She stole people's food all the time. Sherbert. It's me. I drew me in the used shirt and everything. What the fuck ass pompadour ass is that? Oh. Bailey in a little Umbreon hoodie. She's so cute. Little baby. A Pokemon trainer, part deer? I remember these guys. I traded them away. Fairly as a Dano. I almost had a Dano as my Pokesona. Trying to see if there's anything else fun in any of these to show off. Because I'm reaching my time limit. Weasel thing. Echo Pool. Weird creature. Let's see. There is a manga called Animal Academy. It did not get an anime ever, I don't think. But I was obsessed with it. And it was basically animals that turned into humans and they were going to school, but the school was technically hidden and secret and humans weren't supposed to know about it. But a human ended up getting enrolled there because their name was that of like an animal. So they got sent to the school for some reason. Here's the continuation of the. Yeah, this was the sketch the Pokemon trend thing that I was trying to do. I did not get very far, obviously. Or Zaza and stuff. Space and Speaker and Pluto. Don't know who that is. My boy. Dano. This was before I made Phobia. This was the design I was thinking of for a Dana Sona or Dano. Morlucker Rabid Umbreon for some reason. Oh, I continued it all the way back here for some reason. Here's a continuation. Day 21. Morlucker. Daily. I think that's a Quilava. First one, I think. There's that thing I designed again. Oh yeah, I sold this design. This was an alicorn that I made that was the queen of like a country of pinata uh creatures, and her thing was she was making sure they stayed alive and didn't get attacked and everything. And her name was Princess Roped Hope for some reason. Because, I remember this guy. I wanted to bring this one back at some point. Maybe I'll draw this one. I think I'll book note that and come back to that. Phobia. More near and Shamak. Oh. And drew me struggling to pick up my pen from a fucking chair. Set that one to the side. This one does not have a lot in it. It's very messy. Well, headshots of event. You could see how the pencil was constantly blurring. So that's what all of the paper was. It was to try and stop stuff from blurring all the time. These are old characters. I think these were like the first characters I ever made. They were cats with like special stuff like beside their eyes, and all of their ears and tails are like specifically colored. Steffi. And then in here, it's gonna be hard to see it, but I tried making like one of those little animatics to a Vocaloid song on paper, and I don't think I ever even actually made the video. And trees, and circus. I was really influenced by this one person that I found when I was making this. Oh, and then it changed over. There's Seiichi. Oh, I had started turning them into ponies. I ponified a bunch of my characters. Zazen. I don't know who that is. Oh my god, it's Fiona and Marshall Lee. This was the character who was supposed to be in the asylum with Zazen. Zariah. Trevor? I think this may have been my friend's character. Or that may have been clothing from Tinier Me. Yeah, these were Tinier Me clothes. They were for the Soul Eater roleplay. More ponification of my characters. I remember this thing. Calm. And he's so cool. I still really like his design. He's just a fucked up creature thing. I remember being so proud of this. It is still really cool. I really like that. Okay. And the last one is basically just an empty book. Actually, I don't even think this one's mine. I think this is Hydra's. So we're definitely not going through that one. I'm not. I'm not gonna show off what I think is yours. Yeah, this is your book. You want to go through your mostly empty old art book yourself? Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Work got busy. You're good. We are fixing to wrap up. Actually, we kind of skimmed through the last of these sketchbooks. Because I need to wrap it up. Um, I have decided we are going to redraw this character because I've wanted to bring them back at some point, so we're going to do this one. I had made them, I think, for a design contest, and it didn't win either, but I like this guy, so we're going to bring him back. But you're. We're gonna go to Smuggies. Thank you to everybody who stopped by today. I hope you have a good night, good day, whatever have you. And I shall see you guys tomorrow with something. I don't know what, but I'll be playing something. Have a good day, guys.